Can I go?
Yeah,
I can go. Welcome to Jessie's Homemade Garden Job Season 2, Episode 6. It rained so badly we had to cover everything in plastic bags. The things didn't work.
we're here now. Only 11 minutes behind schedule. So we've got probably one of the most hilarious and excellent shots to cover. We have one of my favourite movies in the entire world. What can also sing very good is Ailish Tynan.
How are you, Jessie?
Hello everybody!
Look, we decided to coordinate without rain
I
design
know.
fits. Hold on.
And I feel like I'm at Glastonbury, I'm already covered in mud!
Yeah, I know. There's also a fine sprinkling of fox poo that caused us a health and safety alert earlier. So it's been all go. I haven't had a mental breakdown yet, so that's good. I've
That's
got
what she's
my
saying.
glorious colleagues at Jaquin Trio. We've got Kay playing the fiddle over here. Yeah. We've got Karis over behind. We've got our excellent friend Jen who's helping out with all sorts of emergencies, even though she said she didn't want to. We didn't give her a choice because we're terrible humans. So I'm not going to do too much waffling. I'm quite enjoying this though. So we can get going because we're already behind schedule. So we're going to start. I'm going to do a little power trip. Oh my god, look at this. We're so in tune together as colleagues. I just know how to, oh, so great. We're going to hear the sounds that come out of this area, this face. It's very exciting. And Kay's going to accompany. So this is Ailish Tynan and Kay playing some Rebecca Clarke. And I'm going to lurk somewhere over here.
Karis is going to help me turn my pages because the wind.
Oh, I'm not going to lurk here at all. I'm going to lurk here.
That's great.
As I was going to Ballinger the day I will remember, for to view the lads and lasses on the 5th day of November, with a marine do-a-day, with a marine do-a-daddy-o. As I was going along the road as homeward I was walking, I heard a wee lad behind a ditch to his wee lass was talking, with a marine do-a-day, with a marine do-a-daddy-o. Said the wee lad to the wee lass, it's really a let me kiss ye, for as I have not the cordial, I that far exceeds the whiskey, with a marine do-a-day, with a marine do-a-daddy-o. This cordial that you talk about, there's very few that gets it, for there's nothing now but crooked combs and muslin gowns can catch it, with a marine do-a-day, with a marine do-a-daddy-o. As I was going along the road as homeward I was walking, I heard a wee lad behind a ditch to his wee lass was talking, with a marine do-a-day, with a marine do-a-daddy-o.
Whoa. This lady here was recently the big deal star in La Boheme. La Boheme is like probably the big, like, if anyone's going to be like, name an opera, you'd be like, let me see, La Boheme, right? Mimi, right here. But that was in the summer?
It was, but I'm still living the summer dream. I'm here in my dress that is about as thick as a handkerchief. I'm sunning it up, I tell you. I was glad to see the sunshine coming back after that torrential rain.
Yes, we're really lucky that it's actually...
Mind you, I did forego the 6-inch high heels.
Yeah, we said, what are you talking about? Get your trainers on. She did have amazing silver shoes. So that was Ailish, the amazing sounds. And Ailish is going to scuttle back into the mud with you. And we're doing, this is all a sort of a folk inspired, I think called a Celtic Queens, because not only are of course Ailish and I Irish, but we have a purebred Scotswoman over here, and then Karis, who spent most of her adolescence in Vancouver, right, of Chinese parents, was born, would you believe it, in the same hospital as Kay. What? In Aberdeen. Would you, I mean, our minds were all completely blown by this. who can tell us the story of this a little bit better than me? Kay, Karis, who?
I think that is the story.
That's the story. They don't remember much about that.
Fair enough.
We like to think we were waving at each other from our prams.
I love it. So, I mean, you're an honorary Scot then. You don't quite have a Scottish passport, right?
No.
That's a shame.
You can write to the Home Office for me if you want.
Yeah, the Home Office
get
have
me
been
a
a bit of a pain in the bum, in fact, haven't they?
Thank you very much.
Where am I looking? Emma keeps being like, look over
nodding
there.
that way for a long
This is
time.
the
You need to
camera.
be getting
Hi
my
guys.
subtle messaging.
So we're going to do some Jaquin Trio stuff now. We have some Irishy stuff we're going to do later, but we thought folky and pieces that we definitely want to do. And this was, I think, on our schedule to do a Bridgewater Hall concert in Manchester. And then COVID came and cancelled it. So hopefully at some stage we might do this. This is a part of a trio by Kachachurian, Aram Kachachurian. Emma's pointing at this camera now. That's very helpful. It's so windy, it's mental today, guys. But we're going to attempt to play this. This is inspired by Armenian folk music, so it's not quite Irish. It's definitely not Irish, in fact. But we'll do our best, and it's with Clarke to play.
But still very folksy. So.
Right.
There we go.
We're going to hope nothing falls over.
Yeah.
I mean, I found our drag jam was quite high energy, but I'm feeling different high energies for this one. Trying to avert disaster at all times.
Poor Jen.
Poor Jen is just like,
Possibly.
Jen is being like a human sponge.
It's alright, I don't need it right
And then
now.
Paige turns as well.
She could have sore arms by the end of this.
I know. What's the teddy's name? Tiger is here as well. So
Tiger.
Quinn is here.
I hope Tiger has paid for his ticket, has he?
Hopefully. Well, these neighbours have paid for many, many tickets by all their amazing kindness. And we have some excellent, exciting news to talk about.
And we have one of the crafty
He's
gifts
here.
for this as well.
Because Quinn has a brand new little brother that we're going to talk about later. But that's a spoiler, that's a secret. We're going to do some Kachachurian right now. Can I take an A? Oh, ha. It's a bit better. It's all a bit cold. Have a bit of fun. Oh my god, feels so good.
Sorry, shout Jen for everybody.
I love that. Oh my god, you're so good.
That's what we like to.
We had planned in this section to have a really highbrow and in-depth discussion, this camera, about Aram Khachaturian when it was written, all about the information, and to be honest, everything got a bit rainy and hectic and we didn't have much time. So
we haven't said hello to our online people.
not yet, but wait, hold on. I have my one bit of information was that he's Armenian, but he was part of Russia at the time, and he was really influenced by the Rimsky-Korsakov era of like super Russian sort of nationalist music. So he was a real stalwart, and he wrote amazing stuff, and was really quite like famous and popular in his time. But not many people know him, apart from like the saber dance, which is kind of like pop classical music. But this is really good music. So thank you, Mr. Aram Khachaturian, for writing that piece, because it's well good. We have some very important guests, both online but also in the garden. We've got Daisy and
Let's see how
Keith.
far my Zoom will go.
What? We don't have no.
There we go.
We've got a game for you later, Daisy. That's Ailish's Daisy.
We forgot to ask
And
online
Ailish's
people to
Keith.
say hi and tell us where they're from.
Yes, online friends.
So Rosalind's always said hi because she knows how it
Rosalind.
works. But anyone else who's watching,
Yes,
give us a
come and say
shout out.
hello. Say hello. And we have for some of those top fans, including I hope who's online is Sue Morton. In a okay, anybody who's been watching the Jam for a while, in a first season where I think the trio were here, we had an Irish dancing competition at some stage, and our friend Sue was in the garden, and it was her 60th birthday.
She'd come specially
She'd come
for her
especially
60th
for her birthday, and she won the Irish dancing competition. It was amazing. Turns out that Sue was Ailish's prenatal teacher.
Yes, taught me everything I knew about having babies and looking after them.
It's amazing, and she got in touch to me because she's come down with COVID and she has to isolate at home, and she's gutted because she really wanted to come.
61st birthday.
And it's her 61st birthday, so we were going to have an amazing reunion. But you know, I put them in touch, you know, off air instead, and that'll be fine. So we want to play a happy birthday. We're going to do with all of the ham we possibly have. I'm going to get out of the way for this.
We haven't said it to everyone else.
I know. Okay. I'm just lining it up. I'm going to move this over here. We've got Sue Morton, of course, 61. Deirdre, my beloved Deirdre, cellist who I work with up in Savonia Viva, who is just one of the best humans in the world. It was her birthday, and apparently her husband forgot. What? Come on now, Martin. We also have Faith, who's been secretly watching in New Zealand. It was her birthday.
Furthest away fan.
Our furthest away fan. And who else? The most important VIP member who has possibly disappeared right now. He's not here anymore.
He's going to miss us.
Quinn's little brother, Kit. Now, Kit is so small that maybe... Which camera am I
Big
on?
camera.
That maybe... Oh, he is there. He's so small he might not quite know what's going on, but Quinn definitely
want to
does
make his
know.
online debut for it.
So we're going to... We don't have to actually put
just
him on the
officially
screen.
as a bundle.
So we had a very pregnant Brooke, and then we have a tiny little Kit, who is Quinn's little brother. He's very exciting. So we thought we would sing happy birthday for all of those wonderful people. We've got Sue, Deirdre, Faith, and Kit as well, and we're going to do it in our most outrageous way. I'm going to get out of the way because, I mean, we've got a vote list.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Oh, I don't think they do. So, while you've warmed up now,
Yes.
should we have another song?
Sure, why not?
I don't think I play in this, do I?
No. This
Here.
is another one
can
of
have me.
Rebecca Clarke's. She wrote this little trio of Irish songs, and she's actually written quite a lot of Irish songs. I don't know where her interest in Irish poetry came from. In 1908, she was one of the first women who ever studied under Charles Villiers Stanford, who was Irish, so maybe he influenced her a little bit and said, oh, here, have a read of this poem, you might like it. But anyways, here it is for you now, you might like it too. This is a girl, and to be honest, I think she needs to boost up her self-esteem maybe and get herself a new man. But for the moment, she's still stuck on this one.
And I know my love by his way of talking, and I know my love dressed in a suit of blue. And if my love leaves me, what will I do? And still she cried, I love him the best, and a troubled mind sure can know no rest. And still she cried, bonny boys are few, and if my love leaves me, what will I do? House in Mardyke, and there my true love goes every night. He takes a strange one upon his knee, and don't you think now that vexes me? And still she cried, I love him the best, and a troubled mind sure can know no rest. And still she cried, bonny boys are few, and if my love leaves me, what will I do? I could wash and wring, if my love knew I could weave and spin, I'd make a coat all of the finest kind, but the want of money sure leaves me behind. And still she cried, I love him the best, and a troubled mind sure can know no rest. And still she cried, bonny boys are few, and if my love leaves me, what will I do?
Hopefully, Kay's love won't leave her because Kay is getting married. Oh. Kay is getting married. We've got a game. Are you ready, guys? This is very much like a season sort of one traditional jam. We're really going for it. Who's camera? Which one?
Me.
This one.
Close up.
Where's the bride's dealie? Oh, Bob. Here we go. We've got a veil.
Get her ready.
A veil. Well,
now's for the music. Now's good.
I'm
I'm at the wedding.
here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, perfect.
Let's just move this out of the way so we can see you.
I think my head might be a bit too large.
Oh, so pretty. So pretty. We have Quinn to thank for this as well, don't we?
Thank you,
Quinn.
Quinn.
This is part of yours. From your fancy dress box. So we have a
That's
very
why my
important
head's
thing.
so big.
Yeah, it's for a child bride. So we're going to do a game, and it's called I Know My Love. Now, I scoured the world for, well, not the world, basically Callum's nearest and dearest have sent me a list of ridiculous things about Callum, who was one of the most glorious humans. He was a very talented trombone player who put together the Jazz Jam, and I don't know who was it. Was it Canacho was like, hey, I looked him up afterwards, he's a big deal. Like, yeah, he is. So Callum, the big deal, is also hilarious as a human. So we've got some excellent facts. So we're going to quiz Kay and see how much she knows of her love. And if some of these questions are so obscure, you guys can jump in and have a guess as well. And perhaps you might know Kay's love more than Kay does. So we're going to go for, can we get some quiz show background music? Right. So, what was Callum's first word?
Oh, do you know what? They told me this and I've forgotten.
You didn't give it a theme. Oh, the theme. Oh yeah.
I've done it in themed question segments.
It's food related.
I was going to say, I bet it will be food related. I don't know, more.
That was my first word. That's my first word. Mommy and Daddy know that. Callum's first word was banana. Oh, I should have let you guys guess. Okay.
And also just to say, Casper, Otto and Alyssa are watching, and Casper's first word is more also.
More. Well done, Cass. Oh, very good.
More would have been a more useful word.
Okay, this is a good question for toddlers who are watching. What did toddler Callum do after his mum would give him food?
Oh,
He always gave her a big hug.
Ah.
Showed affection.
How to get
And
to
he
Callum's
still
heart?
does.
Food. Very good. So we need to keep count. We've got one. What naughty snack did Callum lead his cousin Lois on to their midnight feast? What did they find in the freezer?
Was it their granddad's strawberry ice cream?
Oh, no.
Would anyone else like to guess?
Was it their granddad's leg?
Close.
Let's try.
No. Kay, Karis, would you like to have a guess?
I don't know.
From the freezer. A ridiculous snack.
Somebody else's frozen leg?
Frozen bananas, maybe.
Oh, close. It was frozen peas. Callum. This is because Callum's mum is such a health freak. That,
He
there was
does like
no good
frozen
snacks in the
peas.
freezer.
Oh man,
Okay.
I really don't know him. I've got one.
Yeah, got 1 out of 3
Maybe we
so
should
far.
cancel the wedding.
Yeah, next segment. Give me a segment
Next
title.
segment.
It took ages to segment them.
Segment number 2 is called Rabbits.
Oh, rabbits.
What was Callum's pet rabbit called?
Midnight.
Yay!
Tragically murdered.
Tragic.
Well, next
murder.
question.
Well, how did Callum react when Bindite died?
He accused Lauren of murdering him.
Yes!
I know this one.
And the last question, how did Callum get lost on the Channel Ferry?
I have no idea.
Would anyone like to have a guess how Callum got lost on
It's
the Channel
related to
Ferry?
rabbits.
It's related to rabbits.
I don't know. Did he see someone with a rabbit and follow them?
Close.
Did he read Alice in Wonderland? And... No, don't know.
He followed the magician to another floor because he wanted to see more rabbits.
Oh, that sounds like him.
Okay, so you've got 3 now out of 6.
Still not great.
Okay, dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Oh no.
What did Callum want to be when he grew up?
A dinosaur.
Close.
Triceratops.
Paleontologist.
Yes! Very good. What was Callum's favourite stuffed toy?
Oh,
A dinosaur.
Wacky Bracky.
Yes! what type of dinosaur?
Brachiosaurus?
Yes! Oh,
And he
very
had,
good.
he's still in our room, he's got like a very bent neck because he's been held by the neck for so long.
Cracky! Okay, very good. So that's 3 out of 3. Very good. What was so disappointing? This is an excellent question, and I want you guys really to all have a think because don't know if you know this answer. What was so disappointing to young Callum about the Tate Modern Stegosaurus exhibition?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. Say it, okay.
Do anyone else want to guess first? I do know
What was
the answer.
so? Young Callum loved dinosaurs. Went to his Tate Modern.
But it's the Tate
exhibition.
Modern,
Oh,
guys.
he was dead.
No, it was worse than
It
that.
was worse. It was there weren't actually any Stegosauruses involved at all, but there were human appendages. So Callum was scarred for life.
Video of a man helicoptering his penis. That was the Stegosaurus exhibition at the Tate Modern. Poor Callum.
And that's why he hates modern art to this day.
Scarred for life. Okay.
That's why he still has his childhood teddies in his bedroom.
Yeah.
I think it probably is.
To
Yeah.
be fair, so do we, so you know. Okay. Theme number 2, 3, 4, something. School. What did Callum do with his homework book when he didn't like it?
Oh, he I do know this. He set fire to it in the garden, took a picture of it, and then hacked into the school computer system so that all of the computers would have a picture of it as their desktop background.
That is way better than the answer I had, which was just set fire to it. That's incredible.
That's true.
Callum once stood too near to 2 other boys having a fight. What happened?
Oh, I know this as well. He got pushed through a window, smashed through the glass. I think.
As
or
collateral
something.
damage, he wasn't involved. He
collateral
just
Yeah. He's just very.
he fell over.
Yeah.
Callum falls over a lot.
What was Callum's favourite item of clothing to wear in sixth form?
Oh, Pikachu slippers.
And why was that?
Why?
Why
Why
do you think
did he
he'd
think
get
it was
away with wearing Pikachu slippers in school?
Oh, I don't know.
It's because the rule said you had to arrive and leave wearing the school uniform. So Callum pointed out that they said nothing about wearing them in between. So he wore slippers in school during sixth form. No, it's so much. Okay, social skills. Everyone, you're currently at Kay's hen party. Sober, unfortunately. Social skills. How did Callum deal with not liking his friend's girlfriend?
So he wrote a barbershop quartet about it and then played it over the school intercom for a week.
For a week.
And then he got...
And was then suspended.
It's really extreme. How did
Saying all this.
How did
Sorry.
Callum react when a French horn player added parts to one of his arrangements?
Oh, he deliberately wrote something for her so that when the whole band's finished the piece, it kind of finished with but he wrote an extra 2 notes for her. So when everyone finished with she went burp burp on her own in the concert.
Which is amazing because it's not what we
It's
have.
amazing because there's another thing that happened because he got a trumpet player to eat the extra part.
Oh yeah.
That made her cry.
Okay, the final question. You
Sorry,
did very
Anna.
well. Final question. When Callum was 5, he jumped into a swimming pool and splashed a woman's baby. When she told him off, how did he respond?
Why are you asking me all these on here? He told her that people like her didn't deserve to live.
He was 5. That's amazing. I think you can officially.
That you do know your love,
But
do you regret knowing your love?
I'm still looking forward to marrying him.
Do you know what I'll say? I'm getting the answers to this. Emma, which camera over here?
Big one.
In getting the answers to this, as I got them coming in, I was just like, I love Callum more and more with every answer. I think he's one of the most.
So in his
glorious
defence,
humans
he sent
ever.
us most of those.
He said
Get them all, yeah.
I was thinking, I bet his family didn't send you that.
Actually, I think one of them did. It was amazing. Ailish,
Yes.
shall we take the tone a little bit more seriously now?
It's quite
yeah,
appropriate
come
now,
on
isn't
now.
it, actually?
Yeah.
Post Callum.
Yes.
All the deaths
Calm
that
things
happened.
down a little bit. Which camera? Over
Big one
here.
still?
We're going to hear some Benjamin Britten, and it's very appropriate because we're all quite cold compared to the last jam. We were like frolicking in our t-shirts. Everyone's got their proper jumpers out now. And we're going to sing, well, I'm not going to sing. That would be terrible. Britten's The Last Rose of Summer. Can you tell us a little bit about the song?
This is basically the best of Anglo-Irish relations. Benjamin Britten melody, Thomas Moore poetry, and the poem I think really is one that doesn't need an introduction. It's famous in its own right, and hopefully you'll be able to understand what I'm saying around the windy and at least the birds of.
Thanks for coming. Thanks. Looking for my secateurs because I'm going to cut The Last Rose of Summer. We have a game for you at the end, very soon.
Soon may I follow when friendship
The very last rose of summer.
Sleep with this friend.
I know I can sleep with his friends. We had said we'd do a little section about the garden because we haven't actually talked about the garden. I realised I've been doing on all the social media like promotion, tagging, gardening, and then I don't actually talk about the garden. But it is kind of a pivotal moment in the garden now that everything has died back. The sweet corns are gone. My beloved leek seeds are nearly ready to be taken and dried out. We've got squashes at the only
Are we going on the tour? I'll take
We're going on a tiny tour.
Someone hold your clarinet.
I got my clarinet. We do a tiny tour.
Right,
We've got the only things that are still going, the amaranth, which does anybody know how to harvest amaranth? Because I don't. It's beautiful, but apparently you're able to eat it somehow. The seeds or something. They're beautiful. Alyssa gave me these seeds, Emma's sister. But I don't actually know what to do with them now. So that's that.
Oh, big triumph. Oh no, this one too.
This is a pretty good triumph. This is our fennel is going really well. Our yellow chard, maybe you stay there with the cables. We have saved some of our tomatoes are still going from blight. Top tip, take all the leaves off. That'll help your tomatoes not get blight towards the end of the season. Our squashes are our main triumph. We've got a summer squash, patty pan squash, and our lovely neighbours got us these Crown Prince seeds across the road, and they're really good. Apparently they taste amazing. I kind of see it. Move the leaf.
There we go.
Can you see it? And I'm so proud. I saved 2 cosmos flowers. I put them in my greenhouse because the slugs kept eating them all. And now it's gloriously here and giving us a little bit of colour before the summer comes to the end. There's the blight on the tomatoes. You can see they're all gone. Gross. So I'm going to try for the first time to do winter veg. So I've got beetroot and kale and all sorts of things growing. So maybe if I have the energy and we do a Christmas jam, we might be able to see. We're going to have a greenhouse and keep going with all that. But before we go to our last silly game and activity, and Daisy is going to be called upon, we're going to sing one of Emma's favourite pieces of music ever. Can I turn this upon you?
Let me zoom out because otherwise it's going to be very close.
Zoom out.
I wasn't ready.
Emma's going to tell us about this near my microphone.
So we're going to play. I'm not going to do anything of the sort. Oh, you need. Wait, give us.
Oh, it's going to be all.
Hello, everyone. We're going to back it up there.
I know this.
There you go, great.
There you
Then
go.
we can stand
Now
together. Look. Romance.
I've got a new calling here.
We're going to play Shepherd on the Rock. Again, I keep saying we. And I first heard Jessie play this piece in a concert with Kay. Kay wasn't playing because she's not in it. But they were in a sextet. I remember that because I kept giggling at the word sextet.
Oh, we're
It's really
doing
funny. That thing? Yeah.
Pierre Lunaire.
And they played this and it blew my actual mind, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever heard. So I went on Spotify and I saved it and I listened to it on repeat anytime I went on the tube. And then after about 3 years of this, we knew Ailish. I just thought of her as that fun lady from the festival that Jessie does in Northern Ireland. And then Jessie pointed out... Lady! And then Jessie was like, you do know that recording that you've been listening to all this time is actually Ailish, and I was starstruck, blew my mind.
Yeah, then you started being nice to me, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit more respect. And then I got to hear you and Barry Douglas and Ailish playing it at said festival, and it was a highlight of my life. But now this is going to be even better.
Yeah,
because it's with Karis.
This is with a keyboard.
Electric keyboard. Oh, I need that. I'll have that back.
So Schubert, Shepherd on the Rock. I need a clarinet.
I need to go.
And
We also have subtitles.
Oh yes! Oh, this is really important.
Actually, no. So, will you talk to the camera?
So,
Me?
Well, who did our
No.
subtitles?
My partner Harry did the subtitles.
She's magically
this
creative.
morning. Yes. yeah.
On time
And
for her
they're
deadline.
wonderful.
Let's
Yeah.
have a sneak preview.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
oh, they're
it's going to be
so
good.
good.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, come on in, Daisy. Welcome to the garden. I wonder, does Daisy like raspberries?
She loves raspberries.
Would you
especially when
like
they come off it?
The last raspberry of the season.
The last raspberry.
Tis the last raspberry of the season.
She's looking at you like, man.
And I know it's yellow. Normally raspberries are not yellow,
But it's
they're
juicy and
they're
sweet.
very
special
sweet.
yellow
She
raspberries.
loves a yellow one.
I know all about them already.
Oh,
Cultured.
yeah.
How was your ukulele class? Was it good? Was it fun? I should have got you to bring your ukulele and play a song for us. Maybe next time. Would you do a concert for us next time? No.
Yeah. Set your boundaries.
Your
Daisy.
mummy has taught you well.
Yeah, Daisy, don't agree to anything until they show you the money, yeah?
Yeah.
It's my girl.
I know that the words will be here, but this is a shepherd standing high on a valley, singing, and he hears the echoes. So I'm like the echo of the beautiful
of
shepherd's
his-
voice.
of
Her
his-
voice.
yeah.
Let's change the
And
genders.
he imagines that that's the love,
Yes.
his love down there.
He's so lonely. He thinks an echo is his girlfriend.
And then he has the long winter where he gets terribly depressed, or she gets terribly depressed. I can't remember.
They.
What gender are we in now?
They.
Okay.
It's a construct. Gender is a
And
construct.
then what happens?
Then spring comes.
Not today, mind you, but
No.
eventually.
Yeah, well, I think it's appropriate that we get some sadness about the winter that we're going to have, but then a reminder for everyone that spring will come, and that's a really happy bit at the end. But we've got the words written out on here as well that we can have a look at. Maybe after you finish, you could pass them behind so they guys
Sorry,
can see.
sort of it.
Oh my! Okay, here we go.
Love it.
No, I'm on this one. So we have a fun game. We're coming to the end. If you need to run away, Jen, now is your time to scuttle. We have a round of applause for our picture. Thank you, Jen. So we have a game. Am I still on this camera?
No.
This one? Okay.
Can we also just quick shout out for some of our favourite people online?
First, quick shout out to. Can we put Tiger on camera? Big shout out to Tiger! Yay!
And Ailish's cousin Mary is watching.
Hey, Mary.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. And obviously Sasha and Amaya, lots of compliments.
Sasha and Amaya.
And Pam, Pollen, and
Pollen?
Jill Stoker.
Pollen.
Pauline, but let's pretend it's
Pauline? That's
No,
an Irish name.
Pollin.
Pollen. Welcome. Cool name.
It's a anyway.
It's a
Pam.
surname.
Pam Pollen.
Gotcha. It's a very appropriate for the garden name
That's
as well.
what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Excellent. Very nice.
Oh, and Callum says, well done.
Well done, Kay. You're allowed to get married. Congratulations. So, our game. Are we ready? Because I'm getting a bit cold. My fingers didn't really work towards the end. We have a game. We've just called The Pieces, The Shepherd on the Rock, right? What does a shepherd do, Daisy? Do you know what a shepherd does?
What do they look after?
They go like this. Bah! What's this animal?
know it?
Bah!
I think I do. Do they look after pigs?
No. English. Bah!
Chickens?
No.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Sheep, silly Billy.
So, earlier this morning, we hid 30 little sheep in the garden. So we have a competition.
No cheating, Karen. Oh,
The competition is...
Disqualifier.
did you say you're less competitive than you used to be? Oh, you said this morning.
Yeah,
So-
she's disqualified.
Who's going to play? We're going to have 3 teams.
3 teams.
We've got Ailish and Daisy.
Yeah.
Better get up. Get
We've
ready.
got Kay.
Oh, okay. Come on, Daisy.
Come
Let's
out
get
from around
ready.
the piano. You guys
And we've got Team Carrots. Are we ready? So,
And Team Carrots.
on your marks.
Maybe I should play them.
We have to try and get 30. Get set.
Oh. Jessie will play some sheet music. Jessie says we'll play some sheet music.
Let's go get a sheep. You're going to make me look bad because I can only do one key. Carrots, you've got a head start. Go search.
Sorry.
I'll do my version.
Music.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, Karis can play.
I meant on the clarinet.
It's the only key I know how to play.
Share the prize.
Yes, Quinn.
I'll give it back to you.
Great job.
Your fingers are so cold.
Use your eyes, Kay. Look around. Look high, look low.
Oh my god, just see how it's Thanks for that hint. How we doing?
From behind me. Quick! Get in there!
That was my bad. Come on, Jessie. Come on, Jessie.
You got it!
That's the end, people.
Very good.
Excellent.
Let's
Sheep
count
hunting.
Okay, Daisy,
How
count
many
them up.
sheep are there?
Sheep.
Count them up. Whoa.
Right, you count. Right.
7, 6. I think Daisy's one.
Wow.
7. Well done, Karis.
Would you like
Oh,
yours
one on
back,
camera.
Quinn? Thank
One
you
on
for
camera.
sharing with
Shares
me.
Kay, what you got?
You got one for your little brother as
Oh
well.
my Daisy. 10! 10! Daisy's the winner! Yay! And do you know what's really nice? Which camera?
This one.
This one. There is a tree over, I can't remember what's the road called. It's on our daily lockdown walk, and there's a tree, and we call it the magic tree. And this amazing woman puts stuff on the tree for the neighbours to go and take, and you can decorate your sheep, and then you hang it on the tree. So we're going to go donate our sheep to the magic tree, so that the kids in the area can decorate the sheep. Well, I'll let you definitely take some home so you can decorate some sheep as well, shall we? Has it started to rain? Oh, excellent! Let's get going very quickly and do our last 2 pieces then. So we're going to finish the Rebecca Clarke collection with. Oh, I'm in this, haven't I?
Yes.
This one's called I Know Where I'm Going, and we don't know where we're going.
None
Do
of
we
you
know where we're going?
where you're going.
Absolutely not. We're going in the rain, wherever we're going.
Do you want to sit in that chair again, Daisy?
Well done on the sheep, Daisy. Very good. All right. I'll get some music.
So, do you want to tell us? Do you know anything about Ailish? What's about to happen?
Do you know anything about it?
Tell us.
What's going on?
Well, this song is called I Know Where I'm Going, and I know where I'm going. It's in to have a nice cup of tea now and sit in front of the fire for the rest of the day very soon. Where is she going? She's not sure, but she knows who she's going with. It's the fella she really loves, but she's got a few quid, I reckon, this one from her parents, and they're not too happy about him. So I reckon in the end of the day she's going to have to marry someone she probably doesn't fancy half as much. But anyway,
There's an umbrella there. Colourful umbrella. Trying to keep Keith dry. Can I put that there?
You okay?
We safe? Okay, we're in. We're in.
Right.
I know where I'm going, she said, and I know who's going with me. I know who I love, but the dear knows who I'll marry. I have stockings of silk, shoes of fine green leather, combs to buckle my hair, and a ring for every finger. Some say he's bad, but I say he's funny. The fairest of them all, my handsome, winsome Johnny. Feather beds are soft, and painted rooms are bonny, but I would leave them all to go with my love Johnny. I know where I'm going, she said, and I know who's going with me. I know who I love, but the dear knows who I'll
Yeah. So, it's raining. It's time to finish this up. Karis. Where's our Karis?
Paris is getting a second fiddle for me.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, do you want to explain it, Kate?
which I need because it's going to be tuned. Most violins tuned. The violin that Carison's about to bring me is tuned very strangely to these notes. And the story behind this is that it was written for a convicted criminal who was going to be hanged, and then they said as a final chance at reprieve, they said, right, all right, if you can play us a tune on this fiddle that we tune really wonky, then you'll have your life back. And luckily, the fiddler happened to be a musical genius, and he took the weird fiddling and just brought this tune out of nowhere, and it's called the Hangman's Reel.
Before we play,
Just going to check that it is-
we're going to give a prize for the collector of the sheep, and it is a jar
Right up, really close to the camera.
of Jessie's
So bring it in, bring it in,
homemade
bring it
garden
Hold
jam.
that.
Oh
Focus.
my goodness.
Jesse, did you make your own homemade garden jam?
100% didn't do that. Who did it? Of course, it's our glorious neighbours, Brooke and Luke, and Quinn made the jam. Can we show them they did a wave? Wait, let's do that. Let's do a wave. Thank you so much. At the Jazz Jam, these guys were scrumping apples and blackberries, and they made this incredible jam. So the biggest jar goes to the winner. Yes. And who is second? Caris gets the second biggest jar, and Kay gets the third biggest jar. I'll put it here. That's our garden jam. So you go in the middle, actually. You're more important.
So I can switch over fiddles.
Thank you.
We're going to do some thank yous. Can I thank Canacho? Is he still here? No. Oh, well, give a big massive thank you to Canacho, who's lent us a very, very beautiful speaker to make Caris sound lovely on this piano. Can I thank the Royal Philharmonic Society, RPS, I got it right, didn't I? That's them, for the Trailblazer Award, and Harriet's Trust for supporting this series. Can I thank the beautiful and brilliant Anna Higgs, who's done our sound today. Woo! You might not recognise her because last jam she was Cliff Ucker, who was a very hunky Californian sound man. Can I give a massive round of applause to my wonderful wife, Emma, who's on the camera. Yay! You put it all together. Can I give a huge round of applause to the Jaquin Trio, who was Caris Hanning and Kay Stephen.
Kate Unsworth for
Oh,
the piano.
Kate Unsworth for lending us a piano for at least 5 years. Thanks very much for that, Kate. And to Ailish Tynan and Daisy for coming to our garden. Hooray! There's not much room now, but if you want to do a wee dance for this, these are our 3 trad tunes that Kay's already introduced, and I'm going to attempt to play the whistle, and let's have a bit of a party to finish.
It starts quite sad, but don't worry, it doesn't stay
Yeah.
that way.
Hangman's Reel, instrument transition. I forgot to ask, if you'd like to go to paypal.me/homemade garden jam and donate the price of a ticket, that would be a really good idea. It would help us out. We're ready with our instruments. Thank you.